Hi everyone and welcome to I Want to Bake Free. Today on I Want to Bake Free, we will be making the famous French bread roll called the brioche. An amazing, fluffy, light souffle, a beautiful passion fruit pavlova. You know, French जितने fashion और perfumes के लिए famous है, उतना ही अपने breads and pastries के लिए. फ्रांस ने सिंपल रस्टिक ब्रेड को ऐसे ट्विस्ट दिए हैं when in France, bread is not just good old-fashioned bread. It's designer, delicate, artistic, decadent, and rich in history. Today, on I Want to Break Free, we will be making the famous French bread roll called the brioche. So we're going to start off with the first method, which is called making a sticky sponge. So now to make this sticky sponge, what we're going to need is really warm water inside yeast. We're just going to stir it a bit. And as you see, it's proving very, very easily. So we're just going to add this to our bowl. To this, we're going to be adding our sugar, which is food to the yeast. So into this, we're going to crack an egg. And then we're going to add our all-purpose flour. And now we're just going to mix this. What you can see is that it's a very, very, very sticky dough. We're going to be adding a little more dry yeast onto it, a little more sugar, two more eggs. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get this all together into a nice smooth mix. And now into this I'm going to be adding a little flour at a time and mixing it in. This entire dough is going to be kept into the fridge till it actually solidifies. Now I'm going to be adding butter. This is how much I'm going to be adding into this brioche, which is why brioche is such a buttery, tasty bread. So as you can see, that with every addition of butter, this dough has become completely different. So now that our dough is ready, I need to just rest this for 3 minutes before I put it into a cling film and put it into the fridge. So we have rested our dough for 3 minutes. So as you can see, it's an absolutely sticky dough. So I'm going to put this into my fridge now. Okay, so now we're going to take this dough of ours and put it into the fridge and leave it there for about 20 to 25 minutes or till it completely solidifies. So as you can see, it has now slightly puffed up because of the amount of yeast that was in this. And so now we take our 3 brioche molds and we smear this with some butter. Just put a little bit of flour in your hand and break and then just press this into your brioche tin. So I'm going to leave this here to prove for about 20 to 25 minutes, so I'll see you after that. Our brioche is proved, and this is how pretty it looks. Well, now we have to give this a nice milk wash. It's egg yolk and milk. So normally, we either do an egg or milk. Here, it is both. Give this a nice whisk. And now with a brush, give this a nice wash and see to it all the sides have got the milk wash so that when it gets baked, it has a lovely, even, golden crust. So here it is. My brioche is ready to get into the oven. 180 degrees, 20 to 25 minutes. See you soon. Okay, here it is. A beautiful, shiny, brown brioche. So this is nice and cooled right now. See how beautiful it is. This is because of the milk and the egg yolk wash. So it has this beautiful, brown, shiny top. Please do take a good look at the recap and I'll see you on the other side.
To make brioche, for dough starter, add 2 tablespoons warm water in 5 gram instant yeast and stir it. In the same bowl, add 5 gram instant yeast, 25 gram sugar, 2 eggs and 150 gram refined flour and mix it in a homogeneous mixture. Now add 120 gram unsalted butter and knead it into a dough. Rest the dough for 3 minutes. Cover the dough with a cling wrap and cool it in the refrigerator for 20 to 25 minutes. Now smear 1 to 2 tablespoons butter on your brioche molds and make medium-sized balls of the dough. Place the dough balls in the brioche molds and gently press on top of it with your fingers. Proof the dough for 20 to 25 minutes under a wet muslin cloth. In a separate bowl, whisk together 1 egg yolk and 1 teaspoon milk to make the egg wash. Brush milk and egg wash on all sides on top of the brioche dough. Place the brioche molds in a baking tray and in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes. Your brioche is ready.